Art has got to be one of the most divisive things and so opinion-based, so insanely subjective, specifically how much it's worth. There are very vast fields of very debatable artworks that have been sold for insane amounts of money, but at the same time there are also artists who are asking insane amounts of money for artworks they think would fit in that category. Maybe don't. Today I thought it would be fun to look at some of the most insanely expensive artworks that have ever been sold, but then also some artists that are trying to sell their work for insane amounts of money that may not be justified. So here's an article on 11 ridiculous paintings that have been insanely sold for millions of dollars. Starting off with this yellow and blue painting, Mark Rothko, for $46.5 million. Just that. Now, everyone's reaction when they see something like this, and especially hear what it sells for, would be about the same thing. I could do that. And yeah, you're probably right. Now, apparently, when it comes to the art world, these people often have catalogs of art that they've built up over many years and reputations that somehow justify such a ridiculous price. But I don't think there's a world where it makes sense that that is justified at being worth $46.5 million. What's this? One Mint by Barnett Newman, $43.8 million. Oh, and another Mark Rothko. Believe Mark Rothko and Barnett Newman are having barbecues together, laughing at all the bloody idiots spending over $40 million on their paintings. That is insane. $86.9 million. It hurts my brain. Here's someone else, Lucio Fontano. This is 1.5 million. Obviously someone who's a little less prestigious. I mean, I don't know. This seems like there's more to it than the other ones. And honestly, 1.5 million seems like a bargain compared to $80 million. Oh, that makes me sad. Here's an artwork by Blinky Palmero that sold for $1.7 million. Untitled. $1.7 million. He couldn't even bother coming up with a friggin' name. Oh my god, it speaks to my soul. It reminds me of that time I was lost in the ocean, floating and waiting for someone to come along and save me. It's just two colors. This is a fourth grader who went a little bit crazy on the blackboard. 69.6, that's $70 million. And they didn't name it! Why can no one be bothered naming their obscenely expensive paintings? It's insane. I mean, look, is this actually blackboard? It looks like it is. Maybe that's the mystery. Maybe that's why it's worth so much, because no one can solve the mystery of the strange blackboard painting thing. Is it a blackboard or is it a painting? We'll never know. Okay, well anyways, I just wanted to set up a bit of context for you because today I thought it would be fun to look at some of the delusional artworks that people are creating and selling for obscene amounts of money. Now this is a simple one. This is a $60 one for a handmade rock crucifix. It's not $60 million, so I'm not offended by it. I just wouldn't buy it. And then we have an artist like this, $25, you could be the proud owner of one of these bad boys. Now this is an article that's judging their art style, and I feel defensive of this artist because you know what? Whoever it is who drew these, yeah, they're learning and they're not the best artworks in the world, but you know what? Like, that's not worth $25, and it hasn't sold for $60 million. So be a little more encouraging for this artist here. I reckon that's that. I mean, I can tell that's Dwayne The Rock Johnson, just right there. And I can tell that that is Mel Gibson, that's Harry Potter, and that's Justin Bieber. I mean, but here's where we get to grayer territory. $299. I do feel a little more conflicted with these ones because, to be honest, the board itself, if it's a canvas, large canvases are not cheap. If that's actually a canvas, it could have cost anywhere between, you know, 20 to 50 bucks. So he's trying to make his money back and make a bit of money on his time, but I think he's jumping the gun a bit and trying to get a little bit more than he has earned in his skill set. So I have compassion, but I wouldn't buy it. But this is where I'm starting to lose a little bit of my sympathy. $400. I mean, this is where you see those images we started this video off with, where they're selling for obscene amounts of money. I feel like it gives some less experienced, less prolific artists the idea that if they do something a bit weird or different and slap a big price on it, then it's automatically worth that much, which I don't think is the case. Plus, I'm not sure you particularly want to hang that on a wall somewhere, especially with those bloody caterpillars on the face there. Oh, their eyebrows. My mistake. I can't talk, I've just got one big one. What is this? Is this a Shrek family? High school painting of a lion for under $7,000. Give it to me now. Take my money. Yeah. Is that just on eBay or something? We have like a tracing of Mufasa for nearly $7,000. It's not even that big. It's like it looks like it's in a frame about like, yeah. It is more the thing you put on your wall. Oh my God. Ah! I'm gonna be blurring this out because it's brutal. It's called She Sheds Her Piece on 3. I wouldn't put that up on my wall. I wouldn't put that up in my wardrobe for $250. Let's just say if I were to describe it. I don't want to describe it. I'm just going to move on. Oh, this article's mean. What did the cast of Stranger Things ever do to you? This is child abuse. There's a drawing that they're selling just for 20 Canadian dollars. Go easy. Come on. I'd buy someone's zine with that as a cover for 20 bucks. That's no problem. And you can tell they're the kids. I'm insulted by FML. Oh, this is beautiful. It's a light bulb in a doll's head. $1,600. I don't know what comes with it though. Do you get the rubber ducky and the crocodile in the background? Is this all the one? I feel like it is. I feel like that's the frame there. So it must be like a little diorama. That's beautiful. $1,600. It's the weirdest thing, like money and art. Art is so subjective, money is so objective. It is so like the value of money is quantifiable. It fluctuates based on markets. You can look it up and see what your dollar's worth based on this or that or what it can buy. Art is worth what someone will pay. And that's subjective because someone will pay $80 million for one or two colors in very large spans of a fairly blank looking canvas. So why wouldn't someone think that this masterpiece is worth $1,600? All they have to do is find the right buyer. Is that you? Oh my God. I could totally just make the most garbage artwork I could possibly put together, as horrendous as possible, make an eBay auction, and maybe the right buyer is out there among you. Let's do it. Okay, so we need to piece something together, something epic, dramatic, shocking even. Don't want to do it with any of my, any artwork I'm actually proud of, because that would be silly. But I've got my face. It's a scan of my face, 3D printed. So whoever buys the artwork will actually get me, the whole me, including my koala soul nestled deep within me. Oh, we're getting somewhere. This is a start. If I ever get stuck and I need random things, there's always one place that I'm safe to go to. I always can find something in my children's playroom. Hey, mister, Daddy needs to find some random stuff to make an eBay sculpture. Do you want to help me? Yep. All right, let's go. Oh my God. Done. That's gonna make Daddy a lot of money, that one. Yeah. This was part of the keyboard kit. It had a wire, but it's broken. So I think this one's up for grabs. I think that's a pretty good foundation. Let's see what we can put together. So I have to say, I actually went into this being a bit of a jokester, thinking, okay, I'm gonna make something silly and see how much I can charge for it. But I have to say, I got lost in the process of creating something really authentic, something that really meant me, you know? I wanted to dive deep. I wanted to really make this a piece of my soul, and so I used everything I had at my disposal. I put my heart and soul into it, and I ended up with something I actually think objectively is worth a lot of money. I mean, look at it. It's an original hand-signed sculpture of me, by me. It's really quite dark, and I don't think I've ever done anything like this before. And I have to say, as a result, I have an artwork that is probably one that I am most proud of, and it's going to be hard for me to let go of. And I do think it is, like I said, objectively worth a lot of money. Do remember, this is hand-signed. This is an original piece, and it's unavailable anywhere else. If someone watching this purchases it, we will make sure it gets to you in perfect condition. We will box it and double box it and wrap it all up and support it. And it is a one-of-a-kind work of art, that's for sure. Controversial sculpture. Wait, what's its name? I need my own untitled artwork. In quotes. Untitled in quotations. That is the title. It's untitled. No similar items found. That's because it's one of a kind. Features: signed, originality, original, subject, portrait, style, contemporary. Buy it now. This piece is objectively very valuable. Not in the millions. I don't think the artist is there yet. Now remember, the artist in question doesn't sell his artwork very often. His originals are very, very hard to come by. So let's call this a 4,800 Australian dollar artwork. Starting 10 days after listing, we'll lower your price 5% every 5 days until your item gets to 2,800. Oh, there you go. You could either wait to see if it lowers in price or snap it up because someone else will. I'm gonna offer free postage. That's how much of a bloody bargain it is, huh? Oh, wait. You don't want to seem desperate. No. 50 bucks. If you make something too cheap, people will think it's worthless. That's how you sell yourself as an artist. Who would have known this would turn into a tutorial? There we go. There's the listing preview. $50 postage, $4,800, and posts worldwide. Bam! List it, baby! How do we go? Where is it? Where is it? Hey! Success! Your listing is now live. Look at this. Beautiful. Everybody, you can see this listing for yourself. You're welcome to buy it if you would like this piece. It is available for a very limited time because someone is going to get their hands on it. And now is the only time it will ever be for sale. The link is in the description. Feel free to give me a 5-star eBay rating for being willing to list such a valuable artwork. What is this mosaic toilet with a cactus? $900. That obviously is not as prolific as I with my $4,000 listing, but you know, I have found inspiration through these creations. And who knows, one day I may excel to this level. Probably not while I'm alive if I've learnt anything from these listings, but you know what? If you're the lucky buyer of this, by the time I die, it may well sell for $80 million. Anyway, that does it for this video. I hope you enjoyed my artwork creation and also the exploration of the absurd listings and prices of artworks out there. Make sure to let me know what you think in the comments down below. Like this video while you're down there, and if you haven't, go on and subscribe to Draw with Jazza for more fun with art and creativity. Check out my other videos, and until next time, I'll see you later.